screen. C. The speaker is pointing at a chart. D. The speaker is turning on a computer. A. Some shelves are being rearranged. B. A laptop is being plugged in. C. The woman is writing on a document. D. The woman is adjusting her glasses. A. The man is using a microscope. B. The man is pointing at a screen. C. The man is consulting a manual. D. The man is looking for a pen. A.
A woman is passing a marker to a man.
B.
The people are shaking hands with one another.
C.
A man is drawing a graph on a presentation board.
D.
The people are leaving a meeting room.
A.
She's exiting an office.
B.
She's lifting up a laptop.
C.
She's aiming a spray bottle at a plant.
D.
She's filling a glass with water.
A. She's putting some papers down on a copier. B. The woman is examining a document. C. She is trying on eyeglasses. D. A copier is printing some papers. A.
The screen has been mounted on the wall.
B.
A flower arrangement has been set on top of the table.
C.
Some chairs have been lined up along the wall.
D.
A door has been left open.
A.
A woman is printing some documents.
B.
Some binders have been lined up on a shelf.
C.
A woman is walking through an office.
D.
Some papers have been left in a garbage bin.
A. Some people are gathered around a desk. B. Some documents are being printed. C. Someone is clearing off a table. D. Some chairs are stacked by the windows. A.
The man is taking some papers out of a briefcase.
B.
The man is organizing documents on the shelf.
C.
Some papers are scattered on a desk surface.
D.
A filing cabinet is being filled with binders.
A. Chairs are stacked on top of one another. B. Office workers are gathered in a dining area. C. Computer equipment is stored in a cabinet. D. Workstations are separated by partitions. A.
A man is pulling open a drawer.
B.
A man is picking up some boxes from the ground.
C.
A cabinet has been stocked with documents.
D.
A notice is being pinned on the bulletin board.
A.
People are taking off safety glasses.
B.
Some equipment is laid out on a work surface.
C.
The woman is wiping a counter with a towel.
D.
Some samples are being passed out to the lab workers.
A. Some people are setting up a projector. B. Monitors are being installed on the wall. C. Some handouts are being circulated. D. An audience is listening to a presenter.
A. One of the men is opening a notebook.
B.
One of the men is typing on a keyboard.
C.
They're seated across from one another.
D.
They're examining some documents. A.
She's cleaning some safety goggles.
B.
She's using some laboratory equipment.
C.
masks.
D.
They are adjusting a microscope.
A.
A keyboard is placed on a desk.
B.
An office is unoccupied.
C.
Some chairs are being organized.
D.
Light fixtures are turned off.
A. They're filling some folders with papers. B. They're taping flyers to a bulletin board. C. They're looking into a copy machine. D. They're grabbing supplies out of a drawer. A. A woman is entering the room. B. A woman is looking out a window. C. A man is plugging in a computer. D. A man is typing on a keyboard. A.
They are listening to a presentation.
B.
They are standing beside a window.
C.
They are entering a meeting room.
D.
They are seated at a table.
A. One of the men is having a snack. B. One of the men is turning off a computer monitor. C. One of the men is opening a file cabinet. D. One of the men is distributing some documents. A. She's wiping her desk with a cloth. B. She's looking into a microscope. C. She's wearing protective gloves. D. She's pushing a button on a machine. A.
All chairs are occupied.
B.
Curtains have been left open.
C.
There are laptop computers on a desk.
D.
Some file folders are scattered on the floor.
A.
Some people are watching a street parade.
B.
Some people are sitting on the ground.
C.
One of the women is opening a curtain.
D.
One of the men is using a laptop computer.
A.
They are facing each other.
B.
They are reviewing some documents.
C.
The woman is reaching for a file folder.
D.
The man is holding a mug.
A.
She's washing a pan in a sink.
B.
She's reaching for fruits in a basket.
C.
She's putting a plate into an oven.
D.
She's preparing some dishes.
A.
Some books are being stored in a box.
B.
The workstations are all unoccupied.
C.
The tables have been stacked at a corner.
D.
Some lights are being turned off.
A.
Some items are being placed into a bag.
B.
A shelf is being restocked with items.
C.
A cash register has been mounted on the counter.
D.
A chair is being pushed into a desk.
A. Some bread is being pulled out of an oven. B. Vegetables have been put in a basket. C. There are some dishes on a kitchen sink. D. A pot is boiling on a gas stove. A. One of the men is distributing a handout. B. A woman is working on a computer. C. Some people are looking at documents. D. Some people are writing on a board. A.
A woman is wiping a display window.
B.
Some containers have been filled with items.
C.
A woman is carrying a tray.
D.
A signboard is next to a door.
A. The woman is paying for a purchase. B. The man is removing his apron. C. The woman is operating a machine. D. The man is weighing a bag on a scale. A.
Some documents have
writing on a notepad. C. One of the men is folding a coat. D. One of the men is typing on a keyboard.
A. One of the men is writing on a board. B. Some documents are spread out on a desk. C. One of the men is seated on a chair. D. Chairs have been arranged in a circle.
A.
She's unplugging a keyboard.
B.
A. The woman is paying for a purchase. B. The man is removing his apron. C. The woman is operating a machine. D. The man is A.
She's reading a document. B. Some laboratory equipment has been laid on a desk.
C.
She is taking off her gown. D. Protective glasses are being examined.
A.
One of the men is talking on the phone.
A.
Some documents.
A.
A woman is wiping.
A.
One of the men is distributing.
A. Some bread is being pulled out of an oven. A.
Some items are being placed into a bag.
B.
A shelf is being restocked with items.
C.
A cash register